And he was an outspoken voice for change, both in how we treat trauma and opioid addiction.
Today, at just 37 years old, Columbine survivor Austin Eubanks was found dead in his home. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jacqueline Allen.
And I'm Tom Mustin. Glad you're with us tonight. Denver 7's Lance Hernandez joins us now. Lance, Austin talked openly about his battle with addiction to try and help others.
He was a big advocate for bringing addiction out of the shadows, telling people hurting emotionally to take a step forward to address the pain by calling a friend, talking to a therapist, or even speaking truth to a stranger.
I lost my best friend right in front of me.
Austin Eubanks was in the Columbine High School library when a teacher came running through telling everyone to get down on the floor.
And just minutes later, I was playing dead underneath a table next to a pool of blood. I had just been shot, and I'd witnessed my best friend murdered right in front of me as we were huddled together waiting for help to come.
He says doctors gave him multiple prescriptions for pain long after the physical pain was gone.
Every time I took these medications, it made me feel better. I didn't have to engage in the stages of grief. I could avoid that intense emotion.
Eubanks became addicted to opioids, then started using marijuana and other illicit drugs. After struggling for years, he finally became sober, put his life back together, and reconnected with his sons, who he had lost contact with for 2 years. He started traveling the country talking to others about addiction. He was in Florida 4 days ago.
I'm still a person that is healing from trauma, but I do make myself available if anybody reaches out.
Today, we learned about Eubanks' sudden death. His family sending a statement saying, unfortunately, Austin lost his battle with the very disease he fought so hard to help others face. Helping to build a community of support is what meant the most to Austin, and we plan to continue his work. They said they are beyond shocked and saddened and request privacy.
I reached out to the Columbine community tonight. Several people who were at that school during the shooting said they were saddened to hear about his sudden death. Now, Tom Mauser, whose son Daniel died at Columbine, said Eubanks' death is another example of how 20 years later, the impacts are still there.
Yes, such a tragedy, too.
It really is.
Thank you, Lance.
Thanks, Lance. I had the privilege of talking to Austin. He was so genuine. He really wanted to help people, and our hearts are going out to his family tonight.
A loss.
Yes.